Alright, we're attempting a few Vatican City runs today. I'm gonna show you what happened in this one before we start going again. Alright. So what happened was we went about till 2080. Italy blew its troops. I started yeah, Italy declared war here. God damn it, I didn't wanna click that. I wanted to show the replay, so let me redo that. Let's replay that. Because if I start this game again, if I try to replay this, it will be, what do you call it? It'll be a custom game, which means it doesn't count. Yeah. God damn it. Okay. Anyway, so that's what happened. Italy blew troops. I was able to get a portion of it, but I couldn't get it. Hey, Kaiser Justiniani. Is that how you pronounce it? We'll try and do it. I also have to wake up for the, what do you call it? Dummynation Season 4 tournament tomorrow. So this will not be going that long. Also, hey, PJ Nagano. So the plan is simply wait until Italy blows its troops. Hopefully we don't lose all our alliances, because we have to build a bunch of robots. And the thing with version 3.1 in particular, it took out this... You can't spend any of this through automatic recruitment. So you can't spend any of your liquidity automatically. So you have to build it manually. If I want to build planes, I can only build 322, and then I'm population cap, I believe. So we just have to wait for Italy to either declare war. If I see this turn red, I have to press the spacebar immediately. Otherwise, it could be game over. But also, if we can get an alliance here and there, that would be nice. Like, that's cheap enough to take. Oh, they're building troops. And if they're gonna build troops, it's gonna be like, this is gonna be even harder. Yeah, so the best part is in version 3.0 and version 3.1, your liquidity actually scales according to the economy. So you're not gonna have your army be smaller just because you wait. So we can wait as long as it takes for Italy to just go suicidal. That's the good part. The bad part is the longer it takes for Italy to go suicidal, the more likely they have a chance to build troops, which they've already done. They've already went from their starting stack. Their army's 50% bigger now. And the other con is, the longer we're stuck, the more that easy to get land, such as India, Pakistan, Sub-Saharan Africa, and even parts of South America, and even Mexico, become harder to get. So that's the issue with the Vatican. At least we have our allies. As for Big Social, it's mostly to reduce the cost of troops after we invade. Seems like they've stopped building troops for the time. Nope, they're manually building them. Also, phone, shut up. Thank you. Italy is starting to burn stuff, so this is when we pause. Well, nope, they're not. God damn it, why did they just split their army in half? But they are starting to burn stuff. They went into Algeria. Yeah, that's what it did. We can see it in the battles tab, although the shorts version will have a very hard time seeing it. They did fight Algeria. And now USA is going into it. It's unfortunate that they're very passive this particular game. I actually haven't tested my theory of if we recruit these planes here, we would be population capped. Just because I think, based on Italy just getting all these troops, I think it's an ally here. Oh, we can keep recruiting planes. That's interesting. But we do get population capped around 1,500 planes, and that's after like 50-some years of population growth. that might be the strat to go. Okay, let's try it again. Now I have an idea. I have an idea. It's not going to result in a great time, but it could result in the first Vatican City clear. Because I thought one of those planes things would make me population cap, but it does not. It takes multiple of those. We just need to survive long enough to get to that. We just need to survive long enough to get to that point. Which means, one, take a social research. We need cheaper, we need it to be cheaper, yeah. We need moral high ground very low so that we can get peace treaties as needed. Can I get prestige now? Nope. As a result, we scroll out and just wait. So our population needs to get closer to like 10,000. Because if we go all planes, we're not going to have that much military power. It would, however, not get killed as fast as the infantry or the robotics plan I had tried earlier. Which was the one I showed as a replay. I tried robotics. It kind of worked. It got a small portion, but it's not as ideal as I wanted. The problem with this route is we just have to wait a lot longer for the population to grow so that we can get enough planes. Yeah, it takes time for population to grow. I'm looking up something. 100,000 days from today. Just to get an approximate... That's 10,000, not 100,000. Bing. So we're like aiming for like 2,300. Just survive until then. The other thing about version 3.1 is the AI is way more aggressive now. Too expensive. Still allied. Anything cheap. No troops. Yemen's not there. Not enough troops. Nothing really super cheap. Like, I'm looking and I'm just not seeing it. Might work, but it would hurt relations with USA. Vietnam, I know it starts off with tons of reservists, but that could be worth it. Take that alliance. That's fine for now. I see the AI, and some players in multiplayer love invading Greenland, and I'm like, what are you doing? More troops basically means we need to grow our population so we can have a bunch of planes. Because if we don't have a bunch of planes, we're not getting our troops. That might be to play multiculturalism. The other problem with the long wait is, look at how many troops Italy already has. We need to see them, like, start blowing them somewhere. Where the hell? They sent 90 mil somewhere, but then they brought them back to the cap because whatever they were going for fell. Okay, they did it again. So I don't know what they're planning to go for. They're fighting India for some reason? They don't even have borders with India. Oh. India somehow tried to attack France. That's what's doing it. Yeah, they're starting, but that's not enough. 63. It's also these reserves. These reservists would go down easily to about 25 mil of planes. But this whole stack needs to go. This 60 mil. And it's not going fast enough. I will take the China alliance, though. Just to make sure I can survive. What about USA? Too expensive. Look at how aggressive France has been, though. Like, going in everything. In fact, because of the lack of alliances India have, they're now collapsing. How much do planes cost? Monaco would be fun because it has a coastline, but I think the fact that no one's done Vatican yet in the version 3.x, which means 0, 1, whatever patches come after 1, means it's going to be more interesting. Monaco is definitely possible. People have already done Northern Cyprus. It's just basically the same style of game as that. So Vatican City is going to be the one to get. Italian army is getting too big, though. Australia is cheap as an ally, though, so we'll take that. We can take Brazil. Yeah, we're just really watching Italy, hoping they make a critical mistake. It seems like all they want to do is protect their allies, though, so it's just like... Oh my god, how weak are you? But you still have a bunch of allies. Philippines are still alive, by the way, in case anyone was wondering, but I was just there this January. It was fun, I'll say that. Based on these numbers, we could probably recruit 2,500 planes based on this population. We're no longer like population locked, it's now liquidity capped on planes. Which is where we want to be. We want to be liquidity capped. Now it's just a matter of seeing if Italy blows its troops somewhere. They're attacking something. Hey, Steph Games. Yeah, which part? Luzon, Mindanao, Visayas, Palawan. Don't ask me how I know. Italy's burned a few troops there. But not enough. Yep. Capital city of... basically Manila right there. There's also the short stream going on. Hey, AFK 2. God damn it, I missed the war portion. That could have worked out. God damn it. Missed it. Note to self. Pay better attention. And now I can't spell Vatican. One more time. Note to self. Pay attention to the game instead of okay. 1 tick of social research. I want 2 ticks of moral high ground. I want international aid. I want max that. We can leave the rest the same. Max social spending for population purposes. We need as much population so we can get as many planes as possible. Now this one seems promising. If they start blowing their load early, I'm just gonna max out the planes early and then go for it. It's also the con of running max speed because we're trying to get through the game as like quick. If you run max speed, you go poof. If they declare war. Yeah. Yeah, I got the Oman joke. Oh man. I missed a war. I didn't have a quick enough trigger finger and Italy got me. Now in this game, Italy's very passive. Oh, we have enough research points to go prestige this time around, except We didn't get enough. Yeah, there's also the short form stream going on, so if you don't see a response, or if you see a random response, it's probably because there's a short stream and a long stream. Well, yeah, it's really fast to invade the Vatican. All Italy has to go is go from this capital to there. They can attack off the cap. Which is why it's critical to have at least some allies, so that Italy, so that the AI comes to defend you. Especially nearby ones like France, Germany, Croatia, Slovenia. I wouldn't say the Vatican's the hardest one. There is San Marino still. But these landlocked NATO countries are just something else. I'm seeing Italy do something. It's actually what we want. So how many planes can I build? That many. We're not population capped yet, we are liquidity capped, so we're gonna get about 2,000 some planes here over the next few days. Unfortunately, we did waste all our liquidity, so we might not be able to afford the peace deals. If we burn too much liquidity here, then we're gonna have to like save 1 million of liquidity when we do this. Let's get our planes. 472, 378, and we only get one attempt at this. If you try and build and then not build it, you're kind of screwed. I think this battle could be lost. It's probably lost. They have too much piercing. I have too much defense. Plus, they have the reservist. But we're gonna try it just because I'm impatient. Yeah, that was pretty obviously. They're bleeding them a little bit more. These aircraft might win this battle. Now their rockets are here, but they were split, so we're gonna win that battle. All right, how much are peace deals? Too expensive, way too expensive. So you have to have a trigger finger on there to get the peace deals too. So this is the other issue with the Vatican. If you're going too fast, you can't piecemeal peace deals, and suddenly there's in the millions to get. So that's a loss. So those are the two main problems set with the Vatican. Let's run it again. If Italy is automatically producing troops, the spread mechanic doesn't work that well, as in at all. And it's better to run what I was doing, which was attack on one spot. I know how well the spread mechanic works, though. Alright, we did that. We want social research. We want 2 ticks of moral high ground. We want international aid. We want a quick trigger finger when on the space bar. Yeah. I basically want a quick trigger finger on the space bar so that when we decide to attack it, God damn it. They're already on us. Who declared war? People did. Yeah, they're still on us. Yeah. That was too quick. So that was the other problem with the Vatican. So that was the first problem. Next one. So now that I know that the waiting game is the right way to go, let's try it this way. Let's do that and that. Maybe that opens up. That doesn't open up prestige, but that at least saves us some research points, relatively speaking, for a start. An aggro Italy that doesn't declare war on me would be great. Now we just wait. Left hand's right here, so I definitely don't have the trigger finger I want right now. That or that? Let's go for that. There we go. I know I'm spending obscene amounts of research for that, but we need it all. Yeah. Yeah, we had a short stream and a long stream, so there's two separate chats that I'm trying to look at. Hey, West Point, Georgia. We're just doing some late night Vatican attempts before I head to bed. I know the Season 6 Dummynation tournament, official one, happens tomorrow at 10 p.m. U.S. Central. Or 10 p.m. 10 a.m. U.S. Central, not p.m. And as a result, well, first, give me, that's too expensive. You have no troops. You don't have troops. You have troops and are cheap. Yes, the Vatican's allying with Iran. Alright, Italy built up troops, so they're gonna have to burn this somehow. Hopefully not on me. Hopefully on like Algeria or Tunisia, Egypt. They're gonna have to burn this on someone before we even think about building troops. Why does Iran always lose chunk for the south? I don't know, they usually don't start with allies. Yeah, but I'll see you in the tournament tomorrow, right? Same with you, Kiefer Justiniani. How do I pronounce that right? If I'm getting it wrong, let me know. You need some tips? Do not start with the Vatican City. Start with China or the USA, first of all. You want to start with the easier countries to learn how to play the game. That's for sure. Oh, there we go. Now we're seeing Italy make some moves. They need to do more than that, though, whatever they did. They got Tunisia. They need to go more. Because I can't fight a 67 stack and win with just planes. Also have us the South Korea / Japan Russian multiplayer got nerfed. Just thought I'd tell you that. There's going to be a video on it tomorrow, though. You can become a member to see it a little early. But it basically explains that China, USA, India, and Russia got some changes to their troop numbers in 2-team. Not building reserves? Okay, now they're building up again. God damn it. I think we have enough population for planes, but this is just the extra population just to keep the costs down a little bit. It doesn't scale that much though. We are, at this point, we are liquidity capped for planes and not population capped. So if we wanted to work on our economy, we can work on our economy a bit. Yes, I also installed Corgi's favorite tool or favorite bot, Nightbot, in stream. Yeah, so the fact that Italy is just turtling with this army makes it like you just have to wait. We don't have any sort of sovereign wealth fund, yet this is scaling based on like world growth rate. So yeah. Well, when you what's going on? We're just waiting on Italy to burn all its troops or like time to pass. It's weird that they don't want to get all of this though. I was streaming yesterday. We tried custom games, but there were some issues because I didn't lock the countries before we did the random button. So it desynced for a few people. So what I did was just make Australia way too powerful, gave them 18G in military power, and let them wipe the floor with everyone to end that game. at this point we are liquidity capped. It is 12 hours from the Dummynation tournament, the official one, at this time. And where I'm at, it's almost 10 p.m. And they're just building troops. This doesn't seem like it's going to be a great run. And Italy's surrounded by their allies, plus they have decent international standing. So, like, I don't see a way that Italy, unless it gets to 2,200, 2,300, I don't see a way Italy burns its troops here. Germany's their ally, France is their ally. So I just don't see a way Italy burns its troops here. We're still going to wait it out, just because in version 3, this would have been the route to go. Waiting until Italy burns its troops, or does something. But it's not looking good this run. Italy's like really weird. You either get really, really, really aggressive Italy or really, really, really passive Italy. There's little in between. My PC handled the game fine. It just desynced 2 players at the start with the random button, which I was told to fix, so if I do decide to test it out again, we'll fix it. All I know is I can get about 20 mil in military power in planes. 20 to 25 mil. Which is like, yeah, no. I have to zoom out and hope Italy decides to do something. Albania is starting to look juicy. Yeah, NATO's gotten really strong here. There has to be someone with an obscenely high military, which there isn't. USA has actually burned out a lot of troops here. Oh yeah, I forgot. The AI tends to nuke a lot. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to wait until the AI starts nuking. Like, hopefully Germany and France and Spain start setting nukes and Italy goes into them. What state am I in? Minnesota. Now, so Netherlands sent out a nuke. That does hurt international standing a bit. And it does lower their diplomacy with a lot of countries. It may help them with countries that hate Russia, but a lot of countries seem to like Russia right now. Like, a lot more than you'd expect. Also, since it's 150 years into this particular game simulation, the world looks a lot different than it does today. Like, this is what used to be Brazil. You can kind of see it. India's got some nutty borders. Netherlands is nuking France. What I really hope is if they don't nuke near me, because that would hurt my population. The tutorial, I know if I were to recommend a tutorial, I'd go with the fresh one on recruitment presets and research from Corgi Circus. He words it a lot better than I can. Like, I have a general understanding of the game, but I cannot word it that well at all. I just over-explain it and it goes over everyone's heads. That's my problem. Netherlands was sending nukes everywhere, so France is like, no, you're not sending any more nukes. Goodbye. Honestly, I'm hoping AI France and AI Germany, AI Spain, anything that Italy has access to, I'm hoping they start sending nukes everywhere. Because that's going to be my chance to win, to get out of Italy in this simulation. Ooh, Japan, you're relatively cheap. Cheap enough, I'll take it, I guess. See if that helps. Oh, that killed some allies. Which is not good. Oh, that killed the US alliance, that's why. Close to my queue. Not good. Not good. But as you see, our population's going up to 22,000 now. So instead of just 500 some people in this little dot, there's now 22,000. We're definitely liquidity capped when it comes to manual recruitment of planes. There's no more population cap. Now it's just Italy burns its troops somewhere, and then we have to fight down these reserves. Is there a chance I make a UK run? Talk to me next week. There might be a video out by then. Nukes, I would say they're more like big conventional bombs. Because in the game, they just kill economy and population. They don't affect troops right now. I'm pretty sure he's trying to figure out a way to affect troops without like making the game complicated AF. And no, the game right now is not complicated AF. I'm losing my alliances, so this is not good. So we need to look into this. Slovakia, I'll take you back. Argentina, give me... Spend a small amount of liquidity on regaining alliances for the time being. Which means just looking at this screen right here and just taking alliances when I want them. Okay, that's enough alliances for now. 342. 342, that's not enough alliances actually. Okay, that's enough. 358, that's about good, that's good enough for now. Sort by alliance treaty cost, that might be better. The Suthu's still around? Damn. Alright, we fixed our alliances. Now we're just waiting for the time when we decide to build the planes. Italy's burned down to 70 mils, but the problem is, who's their next attack? Also note, China has run very low on troops. Like, they're all reserves, so they're just gonna start sending troops everywhere, trying to gain something to fix their military eventually. Italy's down. I don't think I beat 40 million reservists, but Italy's definitely down. Question is, are they building troops? Because if they're not building troops, then I'm just gonna wait a little. And they're not building troops. So let's see if this bleeds a little. We want to see this go down. As soon as I start seeing this military power number tick up, which is down here, it's more visible on the long form stream. The short stream is very hard to see. We'll build our planes and go. Actually, we'll switch to fascism, we'll build our planes, and then we'll go. I'm pretty sure there is some World War I mods, World War II mods, but I'm more interested in the standard multiplayer side of things, honestly. Question is Italy really building manually now? There's definitely an opportunity here. Because we are liquidity capped for planes. We could probably get 2,500 planes, which would probably be 24 million military power. If they burn this 17 million, I'm just gonna go for it on to 40. They're slowly building here and there, but nothing close to anything good. I'm just seeing if like a China has borders, and they don't. France actually has the borders. Actually, France is at war with me right now. I don't want to pay for that, though. But if I don't pay for that, other alliances are just going to get really hard to get. So if I were to fix that, I'd have to ally with something like a Croatia, or maybe I just don't fix it at all and France decides to invade everything. France has decided to lose all its troops here. Which means... Alright, time to make my stand. I want to save some liquidity, though, for peace treaties. So, let's save 250 mil here. Yeah, because France got aggressive there, so... We pieced out with France, and then for alliances, let's just see what happens. That's 30 million military power I just built, by the way. Let's add 200 more planes. That's all the military power we get. Slow down the pace. Like I said, 2,300 was about the target I was looking for. Alright, we're gonna go now. We're gonna see if we can beat it. I don't think I can, but let's see. Because the thing about Italy is reservists are very, very unbalanced. So this might win just because they have a lot more piercing and enough defense to counter their attack. But it also might lose. No, it's gonna win. It's not bleeding fast enough. As a result, we need a very quick trigger finger on the spacebar. And also we need to just put this on a normal preset. So we are going to win this fight. 21 million military power, 20 million military power here. Now we need to press the spacebar every time, because we need to take peace deals every time. Okay, who's declaring war? No one yet. Slovakia, get out. Okay, Poland and Romania. That's gonna be way too expensive. Okay, a bunch of cheap ones, so we take them all right now. Portugal now did it. Spain now declared war. We have to go slow and deliberate. That means pause every day. At this point, we can use our normal preset here. Slow and deliberate apparently wins the race. But in 2023-03, so this is the second game I'm actually going to manage to get all of Italy here. The question is, can I convert it this time around? And yes, I am going day by day. I'm pressing the pause button after every day, just so that we can do the peace deals. Because if you don't do it that way, then the peace deal prices blow up in your face, and then you're just fucked. This is what I would call the new cheese. Bruh, it's a late night stream. Come on, keep expanding. So, Italy's economy is north, so we want to go that way. You know what? Okay, I'm done pausing. We have enough peace deals at this point. Only peace out if I see this change. Run up north. So how much GDP would I end up getting here? We'd end up with 2% progress, so 1% of the world economy. And we'd also have France as a very big threat on our border. As for future alliances, Luxembourg is not a good one. Greece is not a good one. We may have to pay for protection from someone like the United States. A significant amount, but probably worth the investment, just because of how much liquidity we're getting per tick. Although maybe we have to go 10s. Or not 9s. So normally I don't use anything lower than a 10 preset. But even then we can't afford that, so... Alright. The US is going to have to be our guardian angel here. But at this point I'm not so scared about speeding up the game, because we've got all these peace deals. And we're slowly taking out Italy. Finland. Shit. Oh, those are cheap peace deals, though. But let's slow it down just a bit, so that we don't get killed on pricing. Iceland declared war, who cares? Almost at up. If we can just gain liquidity on while we're able to recruit some form of infantry automatically, this is a good move then. So yes, this is the second Vatican game that I've managed to get all of Italy. The reason our growth rate is low is because we were running max social. As social goes down, it should normalize to closer to where the world is at. We're still going to need to invade people to have a shot at this game, though. Alright. It's currently at 2.1% progress. Now we just need an opportunity somewhere else. Democracies are galore, though. So in the year 2300, Italy falls. Right up there. Italy has been defeated. Alright. That's good. Now our next goal needs to be find a way to get coastline. How do we get from here to oceanic borders? Well, obviously there's Spain, there's Russia, France is an option, Germany is also an option. Mexico, and that's about it. The other thing is, how do we get oceanic borders without getting blasted by everyone? Norway, we don't have borders on. So the problem is, there's the Strait of Gibraltar, or however you pronounce it, right here. This does not count as ocean borders. This only counts as Mediterranean sea borders as a result. The Bosporus and the Dardanelles here block access to the Black Sea for us. So we can't go directly into Russia through here. We have to go through Russia this way. Spain, actually, if I can grow this liquidity enough, we could probably do the same trick we did with Italy on Spain. But let's see. I'm also pushing speed up here. Okay. Nuclear bomb on People's Republic of China. Turkey hates China. Turkey might get blasted out of orbit here if they keep dropping nukes. Oh, there goes Japan. There goes my Spanish idea. God damn it! This is why you don't simulate at max speed, guys. You lose a. God damn it! There goes prestige. Critical mistake. We need to ally up. That is a critical mistake. I pulled a corgi, guys. Yeah, that was not a good one. I didn't realize I pieced out with Spain already, so probably fumbled this one. Well, let's just simulate. Let's just raise the speed up and see if I actually fumbled it or if I can somehow get it back some way. Argentina. So we'll need to take every cheap peace deal we can, our alliance we can. Finland, no troops. Slovakia, no troops. Luxembourg, definitely no troops. Alright, so now some of these alliances are more reasonable. Estonia, sure. Okay, we can't get to Spain, so that's probably a good enough peace deal. It's unfortunate that I ended up screwing myself up there. Yes, we control San Marino. Yeah, because I declared war on some... I messed up my prestige, basically. So I had to panic and spend a lot of money on that, on this shit. Basically, I can't do anything now. We have to save money for this alliance again, so that's gonna be the goal. In fact, it's gonna be my goal so much that we're not even gonna build much military. We're gonna go down to like very low military build. There we go, fixed it. Kinda. I don't think sovereign wealth funds to play. I think you go innovative spirit and then you chase sovereign wealth fund. I don't think going direct for sovereign wealth funds to play. I'm definitely increasing research though. Thank God when you get to the 2300s, you get obscene amounts of liquidity a tick. Spain really doesn't like people right now. Turkey, thank you. Still way too expensive for those peace deals, but... Any peace deal under, any alliance treaty under a G, I'll take right now, just because of how much liquidity you get a tick now in the 2300s. Alliances, because we went moral high ground first, alliances are actually really cheap for us. And now I'm rushing social research. Basically, this is my play. We're gonna max out. We're gonna try and ally with as many people as possible. In fact, even 1G is fine. Alright, now these peace deals are cheap enough that I can just take them all. And then I can grab some of these alliances again. There we go. Bro, I don't have the troops to crusade the Ottomans right now. We're just gonna play the research game. In fact, let's just destroy our aircraft too. It doesn't matter. Costs too much. We have to play the, I guess, the economic game, so... Abbas, make sure you're not, like, sending... Don't piecemeal your messages. Thank you. Exchange rate is good. You know what? I don't think we can destroy our military, but we can certainly reduce the size a bit. Except maybe reservists. Let's keep reservists. Gotta get this under control, because we're losing too much per tick here. There we go, our military spending is now under control a bit. Unfortunately, we're still not growing fast enough. That's because we're rushing research. I think my next move is probably gonna be in the 2500s. Based just on how fast our economy is growing. It's too slow. Alright, we're gonna lower to the 6 research, because we're now pushing innovative spirit, which will double our research points over once we get it all. Also getting to the point where population is becoming an issue. But at least we're now growing faster than the world average growth rate. The plan is to push all innovative spirit and then rush economic research. We're going to be prioritizing not sovereign wealth fund, but the rest of this stuff first. Alright, let's look at... Can we get any free cheap alliances? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. It's gotta be a research-based game. The AI is gonna be nuking the hell out of each other, so that's where our opportunities are gonna come from. Like, we're already seeing Israel start sending nukes everywhere. Japan's invading people. If it wins, it is going to be like one of the slowest runs ever. There's just not an opportunity for us right now. Unless we do the same nonsense that we did with Italy. There just isn't an opportunity to invade people. Fortunately, we are growing world average, so this is going to stay... The GDP numbers are going to stay flat. .92. Now my question is, am I allied to everyone I'm bordered with? And then I think I have a small border with Croatia. Yes, I am. UK, am I allied to you? Yes. We're into trillions now, so maybe I just start spending like a couple G's on... I'm not allied to India. That would help a lot. That would be an expensive investment, though. You know what? Fuck it. We're already in trillions of money. We can afford a little bit of an excessive investment. Pakistan, I'm not sure if I've done it this update. I'd have to check my profile after this run. Alright, research is going up. We're now getting 900 research points a year. And because of population growth being above world average, plus GDP growth being above world average, we're We basically leveled off on our progress decline, so we're fine right now. We just need to figure out a way to break out of our shell. Which means I might go prestige before I start going economy. Prestige would help our exchange rate. It might be the year 3000 by the time I'm trying to invade people. Just because our stack's too small. Even lower the reserves just so that I have bleeping money to use. Okay. Innovative Spirit's done. We're gonna go down prestige. The reason we want to go down prestige is this thing called international standing. International standing affects exchange rate. It affects the positive diplomatic relations when things happen, so yeah. Also, speed is set to max. Alright, so that's the first level of prestige. So now our international standing is passively going to go up. Let's see let's see diplomacy, see if there's anything cheap. There, that was cheap enough. Germany is dropping nukes on India. This is the opportunity you want. Because now Germany's going to start throwing away their allies. As a result, this is when you start considering higher presets. Because there's going to be an opportunity to invade, the AI uses nukes a lot. So now there's going to be an opportunity to invade, Germany at some point. There it is, another nuke. So this is when you start using your liquidity as much as possible. So, like, we're going to do the same with tanks soon. So, like, we're probably going to recruit a bunch of tanks soon, just so that... And we're probably going to be running a very high military budget that we're going to destroy later. Prestige is done. Our bonuses are up. Still have a bunch of allies. Portugal, Finland, come back. France, 13G, come back. Now we're going to prioritize economic research. Alright, I'm looking at the German army. High attack and then middling defense and piercing, coupled with about 42 million in reserves. So we need to do some manual recruitment here. This is only, that's not enough. That's not enough either. We need to do a lot more recruiting. Alright, economic research. Let's start doing that. Or with our alliances, do we just take advantage of Croatia here? Our defense power is high enough. Although Croatia's allies will not like it, we could probably do the same trick we did with, yeah, we could probably do the same trick. As long as I know where their cap is. Yeah, their cap's right here. And is it a balanced comp? It's definitely not a balanced comp. Or we can fight them off cap. Okay. Watch the peace deals here. Poland wants 13 Gs. That may not be good. Let's go back to the low preset, the 1% preset, so that we have the money to peace out with people. We have 4.61 trillion, so we have to keep the trigger finger active here. Albania wants 8 million, we gotta pay that. Yup, the same slow trick. Fortunately, our international standing is good, so we can actually do this trick. But this is gonna be the cheese you're gonna have to use unless peace deals are a lot more expensive. This is a new 32 stack cheese. Press the space bar to advance one day. Peace out with people you can peace out with. Also, alliance, thank you. Yep, it's like yes, it's like taking candy from a baby. I love it. Okay, maybe I don't love it, but the fact that the Vatican's even possible is like mind-blowing to me. It's just you can't. I just don't want to fumble it because now I've blown the secret to doing the Vatican. So I'm like, if this isn't the run, then someone else is probably gonna get world first. Okay, Turkey, you declared war. Please chill, thank you. And please give me an alliance back. France, 1.55 G, or Belgium's cheap. Okay, so we can afford our preset then. We don't have to worry, we can use the preset. Okay. We've done all the piecing out, so now we can just run at the normal this very slow pace. We want to make sure to get all of Croatia here, so that we're at 3% economy. And then after that, we can go through Bulgaria to get borders with Russia, or to at least open our options to getting out. We already have Russia as an option, but we can add more options. In fact, Russia has so much military that it might be worth allying with. Alright, I feel comfortable speeding up at this point. We have enough. We have enough. Still not guaranteed yet, though. Like, in Dummynation version 2.3, as soon as I break out of Italy like this, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna win. But this is version 3.1. No one's done the Vatican yet. Like, literally no one's done the Vatican. Alright. We have more than enough allies here that I feel comfortable speeding this up. Let's speed up. Alright, our world growth rate sucks now. Russia has 1.72 G in troops, 1.46 G is mobile. And they do have borders on me. Fortunately, we have a lot of defense power. In fact, given the situation, I'm probably going to spend a lot on alliances right now. Just to make sure I stay alive. And then Mexico. Okay, 2.77 GMP steals. Alright, now everything has to go for economic research. It's gonna be this and that and some of this and one of those. Alright, who is France? You're not our ally? That is expensive, but it's worth. Germany keeps nuking. Now, the France alliance was worth because it gives us a higher exchange rate. The higher exchange rate allows us to spend more money on troops, although we're going to use the 20 preset instead, just so that. And actually, no, we can actually destroy some troops here, because if we're not invading, we don't need the troops. We do need the reservists though, so we should probably keep them alive, but we don't need this much infantry if we're not going to invade right now. Hey, Kraft. Yeah, it's 2537. This is about how good you can do as the Vatican right now. It took us 2,300 to get Italy, but at least we got Italy. Now we're reducing our military size so we can grow our economy. We have 3G in defense power. We can re-up you. The main threat, military-wise, is Russia, with 1.5G mobile, and they are starting to use it. Alright. We're down to 3.1% being spent on troops, so we're gonna just do that. There we go. Now, I usually go self-sufficient economy, then I'm gonna go financial micromanagement because we are a tiny economy. In fact, we're gonna do financial micromanagement first, just so that we can actually afford stuff. You know, like alliances. There we go. Russia's starting to go berserk here. Oh boy. That's not good. I actually have to spend money to piece that out. I would be unstoppable if I can get some... At this point, yeah, we need to build something. We at least need some military, some mobile military, even though if it cost me my army. We did lose to boot, sadly. We're simulating at a very fast speed too, so... That is a pretty big concern that we're simulating at fast speed. Because that's gonna allow, like, Russia to take shit if they decide to declare war. Okay, I'm gonna go with smart taxation, and then diplomacy. Let me see here. USA, we need to make sure we keep that alliance. France, we need you back, buddy. Germany, we need you back. Russia, if there's any way I can ally with you, any sort of way, I can probably get everyone else that I want back. We'll do 1 tick of welfare of that, and then, goddamn. We're actually almost completely there in terms of allying with the world. We're almost completely allied with the world. From there, then I don't know. Maybe we just go for it. Let's ally with the world. Because if we're allied with the world, then we're going to have probably the best exchange rate. If we had the best exchange rate, maybe we don't need as big a military. If we don't, maybe we don't need this military. Croatia is still around. Ah, I left them there. Fuck. Now I gotta check diplomacy to see if I can invade them. Ah, yes, I can invade them freely. That's fine. Perfect. Alright, so now we're in this situation where we're allied to, basically, the world. Our international standing is slowly going up over time. Everything looks decent. Self-sufficient or digital economy? How about 2 ticks? No. How about 2 ticks of sovereign wealth fund instead? In 2600, Malta ends up with 100 of so little GDP. Yeah, that's funny. Looking at Russia, they still had a big boy stack, but fortunately we're allied to the world here, so... And the peace treaties are cheap, so... France, we have to wait. USA, we have to wait. UK, do we have to wait for you? 3,600 days. We're gonna need to attack someone at some point, just so that we're not... So, what's the big boy target I would want to attack? Also, as you can see, everyone's basically a democracy except China. And China's being piecemealed right now. Oh, Mexico and France took Germany out completely. In fact, Germany's so hated, we can probably take Germany out just fine. Although Prestige got hit. Damn it. Now we have to do all this alliance work again. I gotta pay attention to that. Fucking A, man. Hey, that Egyptian guy. We have a run going as the Vatican. We don't care how long it takes. We just want to put one on the leaderboard, hopefully. I've already fucked up twice with the prestige thing, so... Now I'm just spending my liquidity getting all these alliances that I just broke back. We're playing as the Vatican. The only alliance I really want to break right now is UK, but we gotta get every single one that we had back. You break a peace treaty, it's like, yeah. Yeah, France has gone crazy. The thing is, no one's close to winning this game. This game's still in the balance. No one's close to winning this. Okay, we've got most of our allies back. We can destroy our our regular army. How are our reservists doing? We're down to 1.06. Oh shit, we're destroying tanks and not commandos. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Sovereign Wealth Fund, let's go. Almost allied with the world completely. And then we... How much harder will San Marino be? Well, with San Marino, you don't start with any allies, so you're getting invaded by Italy non-stop. You think this is hard? I would say San Marino is still virtually impossible. Though, there's a chance you can get the Vatican done. You just need to have everything go right. Like, right now, we have, like, 4 big countries. A chance to get sea access to this. This is what you want. At least you have a chance. Alright, we're spending... Okay, we're spending too much. But our growth rate's fine. Our growth rate's actually world best right now. So the question is, do I just sit with it? Allied to the world. We're waiting. We need to wait we need to wait till 2690 before we do anything. UK's troops are decent. Good exchange rate. Since everyone's now running democracy at this point, except a few, it's maybe we just do 0-0. Just do a bit, just to increase our democratic solidarity, just that little bit. Which country is holding the Suez Canal? Mexico. No one's nuking right now, so it's now coming down to who's growing the best economically. Right now, that's Ethiopia. Followed by the Vatican. Well, actually, now it's the Vatican. Let's destroy some reserves. We don't need more than like 100 mil reserves. We could probably reduce this to 50 mil before we start rebuilding them. But we need to get build a regular army so we can go into either Japan or United Kingdom. And I'm thinking United Kingdom for this reason. It's the high population. Not the high. Okay, it's not the population, is it? No, I'm thinking Japan, actually. Even though their military is larger. If we get a chance to attack Japan, I would rather attack Japan. Though Norway's going down here, too. There's so many ways that we could go here. Alright, we're down to 7... Okay, we can go back to the regular preset. The nerves, you know? You know, finally getting at least something that looks good. Now it's just about handling the nerves and making the right choices. We can also buff up our low, Norway's starting to nuke France. That's not good. Economic growth still really good though. Oof. Yeah, France has high GDP. And we have a lot of liquidity saved. But I think it's going to be UK, honestly. Because it would give us ocean borders. And ocean borders open up a lot more options. And it's easier to go through UK. Less allies, you know. We just need some... We just need some military power here. So we're going to manually recruit some troops. Yeah. So we're going to manually recruit here, and then we're going to attack UK. Balanced our army. Almost. One more set of tanks should do it. 100 mil versus whatever UK has. That's not enough. Helicopters, tanks, and rockets. Actually, Japan seems small, but they have more allies. So at this point, we're gonna attack UK. We should not run into prestige issues with how long we waited. Also, UK's gotten rushed, so at this point, we just spread and go. We spread, we get our ocean borders, and we take it. Okay, now we have our ocean borders. There's still way too many countries right now that this game is right in the balance. I think after UK's gone, we destroy most of the troops we just built. Just so that we're growing economically. We're gonna be getting a lot of useless crap now in terms of Greenland. Japan declared war. Now Japan's actually someone I want to fight. So I don't mind Japan declaring war. I do want the alliance with USA back, though. Alright. That's good. Alright, let's balance our armies again. Well, here's the thing. UK proper? Worthless, basically. So the main thing we wanted was coastal access. Alright, now here's another big attack. Japan. We're not going to get mainland Japan here. Also, consider Japan's only worth 7%, but we're going to go for it. Need to get alliances where we can, basically. Alright, we're going to get all of Japan here, and suddenly this game's going to be looking a lot better. Carving into China. Alright, we can go to the 33 preset now. Ah, France is stealing Chinese Japan. Fuck. Oh well, we still should get the majority of Japan here. Took 700 years, but we got coast. Yeah, that's funny. Well, here's the thing. We're also growing faster economically than everyone but Mexico, in terms of who's our biggest, like, target. We also have every alliance in the world. So at this point, yeah, we can chill with Japan here. Hell, well, you can even take an alliance. And I've gotten to the point where I'm even keeping research. God, in this case, I'm still going to go self-sufficient once we go on our warmonger mode. I'm just going to spend it now. It doesn't matter. We can go military research max. We can go, we've actually got the second fastest growing economy now. And Indonesia only has us as an ally. In fact, they keep losing us as an ally. Now, if we attack Indonesia, we would lose prestige, lose all our alliances again. We're not making that mistake again. Okay, so what we're gonna do. Liquidity, fine. Budget, now totally fine. How long have I been streaming? It's probably been an hour. This run. It's also not at full speed. We need to full speed that shit. Ethiopia is the main threat for us right now, and the problem is they have too many allies. Indonesia's nuking people. Oh shit. Yeah, no, I'm not. We're done. We're losing that alliance. We can't even participate in that due to prestige issues. All right, let's do National Guard and military police. Everyone except Belarus is a democracy, and I don't have borders. I do have borders on Belarus. Interesting. Alright, at this point, prestige is no longer a factor. Let's just go finish off Indonesia, which has nuked all their allies out of orbit. We shouldn't lose that battle, so... And even Ethiopia joins in. Good. I think they're gone. Indonesia's gone, right? And we can re-up with Panama. The best part is it's still 3 entities that are big. Like, really big. That's the best part of this. I'm just gonna post this in this Dummynation Discord real quick and the Corgi Discord. Right now the world is basically a Cold War state though, so we can just wait this out. Growing faster in the world. Everything is looking good. Not sure if that was the best move, but it's better to have defense, I guess. Yeah, this game's not over yet. I saw, like, Corgi Circus had a great Kosovo run going. He got all of China, and then it just... something happened. Like, I don't feel comfortable with... especially with the military sizes being what they are. My next target is probably Panama, and then... honestly, United States, they don't have allies. So if we can take out United States troops, we're golden. Because then we'd become the world's biggest threat. And then at that point, I would be confident in winning. We're probably not going to do anything until 2030, or possibly even 3000, year 3000, honestly. Although we don't have to worry about any peace treaties. And the only ally of Panama that's really any relevant is us. And a year's worth of tanks costs that much. Ethiopia has pulled ahead of us on troops though. And we're not the fastest growing anymore because our military is getting too large. Maybe we just destroy our military again. I want to attack, but I don't think it's worth it. We've lost our alliance with Canada. Seems like Canada got a little bit aggressive. I'm gonna re-up. Hey, Pancake Man. I'm trying to decide my next move. Alright, let's slow way down. Ethiopia was growing faster than us. They don't have troops though, relatively speaking. If we can keep it slow while getting peace deals, we should be good to go. If we mess it up, we mess it up. If I mess it up, we mess it up at this point. Okay, we just needed to go over and go slow. We're allied to the world. We just need to have the time go slow in this attack. Alright, we're fine. We can basically afford any peace deal at this point. No, I don't want to lead the game. And you want to know the worst part of this right now? I didn't start recording, so I don't actually have a recording of this. I just have the stream. Okay, gotta go slow. Because we are losing allies left and right due to this. What's my GDP per capita? 9.75 billion. Is that a good number? I think that's high. There's a lot of inflation that happens in the world, so. We used a lot of military to get there, but now there's like 5 or 6 big boys here. Alright, I'm actually gonna pause because I gotta quickly use the bathroom real quick. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Then I'll tab to see chat. India did get spam nuked. Yeah, at this point, we just need to regain the allies we lost. Basically, everyone's now in a situation where, yeah, just get back every single ally here. We're gonna stay on low army count here. Russia still has the largest army, but it's irrelevant when we're allied to the world. And our prestige is so high that we're pretty good. Everyone that's relevant is a democracy too. World's fastest growth, 3. Alright, let me get out of this and let's just watch the world. We're probably going to need to do something by the next millennium. But until then, no need to rush this. 11 countries left. 6 of them threats. Do I worry about population here? Our growth rate's decent. Should I switch away from democracy? I don't think that's a great idea because of the fact that everyone's running democracy, so we'd just be giving them free allies if we do it. We're in year 20, we're now 900, we're gonna be 900 years into game at this point. It comes down to, can I get an army bigger than USA? And even if I can get an army bigger than USA, does it matter? Like, we're not even using the fastest build preset because we're trying to grow as fast as possible. Right, lowest defense power is Tajikistan. We don't have borders with Tajikistan, I believe. They start right here and that's all they got. And the world is allied to each other, so it's just a long Cold War. What we can do is actually stop building. In fact, we can destroy, like, rockets and helicopters. Well, actually, no, keep the rockets. Destroy the helicopters at this point. See ya, Craft. Yeah, it's just that we're spending too much on our military, so I'm thinking about destroying some. Not all, but at least a good chunk of it. And then we'll fix it later. We're allied to the world, so we should be fine. Mostly bring these reservists down to like 200 million. I think we should probably keep our... Okay, we should probably go back on commandos here. I don't think anything... I think it's a long Cold War state right now. Oh boy. Liberator doesn't matter when everyone's a democracy. At least everyone relevant. We're actually getting to the point where we may not be able to afford our stuff automatically now. .71. Honestly, if we want a cheap grab, it's Colombia. Now we're going fast. We don't want to go too fast when we make the attack. Alright, slow this way down. 2950, we're doing something again. Mostly to make sure our military spending goes down, but also so that we can keep alliances. Mexico, come back. It really comes down to when whoever has low troops, can we eat it? If we can eat it, then we're probably gonna be fine. We're probably looking at a 500,000 day run if this succeeds, though. Alright, there we go. That's done. And back to the cap. The last 10 countries left. It feels like they all have too large military to invade, and there's not like one that would blow me past 100. If I take out Mexico, then I'm gonna get nuked to smithereens, and it's gonna be a hard way to go. The waiting game is best, so looks like we're going into year 3000s. Still growing fast enough that it's looking good. But I don't feel it yet. Definitely feels like it's going to be stressful the rest of the way. We don't need to be using research points though. And our troops are cheap enough that... Can I even get my normal presets? Because if I can get my tank... Okay. We're at the point where we could run our tank preset. We could just say, fuck this, let's run our presets and let's end this game. Instead of just screwing around. Alright, well let's just start running our presets. Now obviously we cannot afford the full tank preset, but we're going to try and balance this army, we're going to try and militarize. We have all the alliances in the world that we can afford to do this militarization tactic. It's time. And we have so much manpower that we don't have to worry about it. Alright, Alright, let's look at the tanks. Okay, starting to increase the defense, so that's good enough. Oh boy, our population growth rate is now junk. Like, total garbage. Largest militaries are Australia, Russia, United States, Vatican, France, Mexico, Canada. Canada would be the most interesting one to attack if we can do it, though whoever has more reserves would be way more interesting. France is right there, though. We have direct borders on pretty much everyone, but France is right there for the taking. So is Canada, though. Okay, France is building, has too many reserves at this point. Army almost fully balanced. I think I am going to do a bit of war economy, and then we're going to go to 3% on R&D, so that we can pay for it. Okay, maybe we go a little bit higher. We go back to our normal 6% preset. It allows us to fire up stuff like war propaganda, war economy, and even war tactics. Okay. We need to make a big move here. Like, we need to make a really big move. Alright, our military is comparable to Australia now, so I don't really want to make this move against Canada, but I feel like I have to. It's just a matter of when. And then at that point, can I afford my normal presets, you know? Like, we have to run a smaller preset here just so that we can do that. We can take out Canada's troops fully, probably. It's the alliances that I would be concerned about. Which is why we have to slow it way down when we do this. Gotta make sure to keep all these allies here. Now, obviously, taking Canada here puts us in dominant position, and we don't have a military to win with dominant position. But at least it allows us to build our presets. Oh, it's becoming G's now. Oh boy. Yeah, we need to lower our preset here. Try and maintain the world as our friend here. Just spend money. Oh shit. Alright, destroy tanks. Gonna have to. In order to get our state back, or all our alliances back, we're gonna have to destroy tanks. Like every single alliance we want, we need money. Right, we can't afford to, we don't have any tanks anymore. Wonderful. So we need to spend money to get as many infantry as possible, while also regaining every single ally we had. And then we're gonna have to do this again on Mexico. We win the game if we take out Mexico before the world hates us. We lose if we try and take out Mexico and can't do it. Basically. And then let me check how much we can lower this to 5%, right? Is that too slow? No, that's perfect. Nine countries left. 3061. Everyone allied to us again. The only people we can betray is like Mexico here. Reservists count way too high. But it's the same for Mexico. If I reduce that to 8%, maybe we can keep building. 1.27, 1.26. So we're gonna flatline here. Let's see if one can get us to like 120%, and then we can just suicide on that. Hopefully. But obviously we had to spend so much money that this actually needs to be a P. So not trillion, but even higher than that. France is now growing at a rapid rate, which is good for us. Let's see where the French economy is. Like you can see, there's a ton of economy everywhere in France. The only thing is France has this land right here. Ooh. Looks like they went for a Belarus land grab, which means they just lost a significant number of allies. Their only ally is me. This game's ours in a moment. In a moment, this game's totally ours. If AI deterrence doesn't come into play. That's going to be the critical thing. If AI deterrence comes into play before we have enough percentage, we lose. Because we won't be able to peace out. They'll keep declaring war and stuff. Yeah, Australia's not their ally at all. They have no prestige. It's 120. I think you go for it, and then deal with the consequences later, right? Yeah, we deal with the consequences later. That's the plan. We're going to deal with the consequences of attacking France later. Because France has no allies. And as France has no allies, it should be split up amongst everyone. Yeah, it's going to be split up amongst everyone. We shouldn't lose all our allies here, but you never know. Yeah. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's really not good that Russia went for us. Oh, shit. Russia, calm down. Actually, take your land back. Thank you. Calm down, please. Oh boy. I may have fumbled this one, but we'll see. We just need to hope they back off. I don't think they will. Well, the areas they've taken are not worth that much. It's Canada that's worth the most, so as long as we hold Canada, we're fine. But if we start losing Canada, we're in serious trouble. Yeah, let's just let them chill. USA can have some stuff back. France can have their shit back. We'll deal with France later. May have been a mistake, but we'll see. I should end up with enough liquidity to start getting peace treaties, so. And then get the alliances back to where they were. And then we're still in the same boat where it's militarization or bust. Do we just try communism for the lulz? Now, fortunately, now it's Australia that has the most military power. And fortunately, we've caused a lot of defense power to go away. But it is going to be a longer game as a result. Yeah, we're 1,100 years, and I went for a grab of Mexico and it backfired. Or, not Mexico, but France, and Russia said, no, you can't have France. I'll switch back to democracy before I make any sort of attack on anyone, though. Yeah, it's just the world is allied to each other, which is just the toughest thing right now. Yeah, we need way more money than what we have. USA keeps going after people like France. I feel like if I go for France again, we'd have a chance, but it's got to be like 2,200 or something. And it can't be with no liquidity either. Yeah, this time around, now Australia has the most military. So let's do it again. Let's slow it way down so we can actually get peace deals if need be. Now, France isn't large enough for us to win the game. But we gotta grab it anyway. We don't want to grab too much of it, though. Thank God Russia burned all my reservists. That's a great thing. Oh, yeah. You're right. Swap to this. We don't want to give them free allies. That would be dumb. Giving France multiple free allies would be the worst thing in the world. Alright, let's speed up a bit. The only one we really have to worry about is Australia. And we got that back pretty quick, so... Just get rid of France. Honestly, I think I should be done with France right now. We don't want to win by too much. We don't want to be ahead by too much and get the AI on my ass. Yeah, let's speed this up and let France recover a bit. The AI deterrence thingy. That's the issue. Alright, now we take care of it. We shouldn't run into AI deterrence now. Alright. Peace out with that. Oofta. At least our military's giant. They'll even ally with me? Holy shit. Now on the defense power map, United States. If we can knock United States troops down, we could possibly win the game. In fact, we'll just concede a little bit of United States. Just to make sure that alliance holds until we betray. Actually, it should be fine. AI deterrence would come into play, right? Should be fine. Looking at the map, United States has that, right? No, that's Australia. So United States has this, all yellow. That, Myanmar, all yellow. Portugal, all yellow. I think you can win just by grabbing mainland USA, but I don't know. I'm just hoping the nukes start falling so that I can just do land grabs. The war declarations have started against the United States. And Mexico and USA. Now the nukes are falling. Now, USA, I don't care about. I want to be at war with everyone here. Alright, they're at war with everyone. Have to make the land grab now. The land grab is on. Can we get there this time around? Ah, Australia. Chill, thank you. Mexico, chill, thank you. This is why you don't play at high speed, guys. Yeah, this is why you don't play at max speed. We need to get a tank preset going now. We should be... Oh my god, India. Chill, please. Just hold all these alliances, thank you. Doing okay. We're right there. Just need to have the military to hold. Is theocracy to play? I don't know. Where is most of our economy anyway? India is trying to make a land grab. That's fine. In fact, let's re-up. We'll have to do the we'll have to deal with Mexico coming after me in a bit. Right? There it is. Yeah, I can't afford to take out Mexico here. I'm gonna have to go for India. And hope it's enough. Right there, and it's like, it's so close, that they got so far. It's like, oh my god. Five more sets of tank. Well, get you 4 more sets of tanks and 2 more sets of rockets. That should do it. Or Hey, that Egyptian dick guy. We're almost there. It's just can't fumble it here. I'm trying to figure out where can I attack where I can get the last percentage. YOLO. There we go. Okay, that's world first Vatican City run, but there is no video on it. I have to make a replay for the video. God damn. Alright. Shit. Shit, my webcam. Shit. My god. That took forever. That was crazy, though. Hoofda. Alright. Like this shit if you actually like me doing this long Vatican run. I'm not doing another Vatican run, but someone's gonna beat this time at some point. And just to confirm, single player, Vatican City, it's on the leaderboard. Like, share, and subscribe if you actually like this stuff. Ring the bell for notifications for the tournament tomorrow. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. If I wake up, I will be streaming tomorrow at 10 a.m. Alright, see you guys.